There are corners of our world that seem to exist outside of time. Places where life follows the sun and the seasons, not the clock. High in Romania's Carpathian Mountains, I found such a place. Towering peaks, deep valleys, and a way of life unchanged for centuries. Here, shepherds guide their flocks across wild pastures, living in harmony with the land. Their story is one of resilience, tradition, and a deep connection to nature. Imagine leaving behind the noise of modern life for the gentle sound of sheep bells and the whisper of wind through ancient pines. The journey here isn't easy. Winding roads become dirt tracks, but the reward is immense. Crisp air, warm hospitality, and a simpler way of being. The shepherds and their families are true guardians of this landscape, living as part of it, not just on it. Their faces and hands tell stories of long days, cold nights, and generations of wisdom passed down through work and song. Meeting them is humbling, a reminder of the strength and dignity in a life lived with purpose. So, come with me. Let's explore these hills, meet the people, and learn about their routines, traditions, and the challenges they face. This is more than a story about sheep and mountains. It's about community, survival, and the enduring beauty of living close to nature. In this quiet world, there's much to learn, if we're willing to listen. The shepherd's day begins before dawn, with the first stirrings of the flock. There's no alarm clock, just the rhythm of a life spent outdoors. Milking comes first, a calm ritual connecting human and animal. Then, the journey to the high pastures begins, guided by loyal dogs and ancient tradition. The shepherd leads the flock along paths used for generations, the dogs keeping stragglers in line and watching for danger. While the sheep graze, the shepherd mends fences, carves wood, or simply watches over his animals. Lunch is simple: cheese, bread, and an onion, eaten in solitude amid the vast silence of the mountains. As the sun dips, the flock returns to the sheepfold, a moving river of wool against the green slopes. The day ends as it began, with the flock safe and the shepherd preparing milk for cheese. There's always more work, but also a quiet sense of accomplishment. Each day is a cycle, ancient, essential, and deeply connected to the land. The shepherd's life continues, as it has for centuries. The Carpathian Mountains are more than a backdrop. They're a living character in the shepherd's story. These ancient rolling peaks are cloaked in forests and meadows, wild and full of secrets. In summer, the slopes burst with green and wildflowers. In autumn, the forests blaze with color. In winter, snow transforms everything into a silent kingdom. The atmosphere is one of immense space and deep solitude. Stand on a ridge and see mountains stretch to the horizon, untouched by modern life. The only sounds are nature's, a cuckoo's call, bees in clover, the rustle of deer in the undergrowth. This land provides lush pastures, clean water, and wood for shelter and fire. Shepherds know every plant, spring, and path, reading the land like a map. But the mountains also demand strength: rugged terrain, unpredictable weather, and long, isolating winters. A sunny morning can turn stormy by afternoon. Survival requires patience and resilience. The Carpathians shaped the people who live here, making them observant, self-reliant, and deeply respectful of nature's power. The true beauty of these mountains lies not just in the views, but in the character of those who call them home. Here, harmony with the wild is a way of life. Shepherd life is rich with tradition, especially in food and music. At its heart is cheese, made from sheep's milk infused with the taste of mountain herbs. The famed Branza de Burduf is aged in fir bark or sheep's stomach, its flavor as bold as the landscape. Making it is an art, passed down through generations. Another staple is mamaliga, a simple polenta cooked over open fire, paired with cheese and sour cream. Meals are humble, but deeply connected to the land, each bite a taste of the mountains. Music, too, is woven into daily life. The shepherd's flute, or fluier, fills the valleys with haunting melodies called doinas. These songs express longing, love, and the soul of the mountains. Food and music are more than sustenance or entertainment. They're acts of cultural survival. Each meal, each song honors ancestors and keeps tradition alive. It's a living history you can taste and hear. In the high pastures, relationships are everything. The bond between shepherd and sheep is personal, each animal recognized by its markings and bell. The shepherd is protector and guide, the sheep, his livelihood and companions. His dogs are more than helpers. They're loyal partners, bred for courage and intelligence, defending the flock from wolves and bears. A glance or gesture is all it takes for understanding. Family is the bedrock of this life. While men and boys tend the flocks, women and children keep the village running. When families reunite, the joy is real. Shared purpose strengthens their ties. The community of shepherds is like an extended family, always ready to help each other in times of need. They gather at festivals, trade goods, and celebrate their shared culture. This sense of community is a vital safety net, both practical and emotional. Even in solitude, no one faces the mountains alone. Their strength comes not just from individual resilience, but from collective spirit. In this world, connection is survival. Life in the Carpathians is a balance of beauty and hardship. The simplicity that draws people here is also its greatest challenge. There are no modern conveniences. Water is carried from springs, heat comes from wood fires. The work is relentless, the weather often harsh, and the solitude can be both peaceful and heavy. Dangers are real: predators, sudden storms, and injuries far from help. It takes mental and emotional strength to endure. Yet within the hardship, there's deep harmony. Living in tune with nature brings a peace unknown to city life. No deadlines, no traffic, just the slow, meaningful rhythm of survival. Every task has purpose. Every moment is connected to the essentials: food, water, shelter, community. Joy is found in small things: warm sun after a cold morning, fresh milk, a newborn lamb, a loyal dog's companionship. These quiet joys are lasting. This life strips away the non-essential, leaving what truly matters. It's beautiful, challenging, and deeply human. The Carpathians teach that hardship and harmony can coexist. Here, the essentials of life are enough, and that is its greatest lesson. Time with the Carpathian shepherds feels like entering another world, one with lessons for our own. In our fast-paced lives, we lose touch with what sustains us: food, nature, and each other. The shepherd's life reminds us of the value of hard work, community, and peace found in simplicity. Their wealth is measured in healthy flocks, strong families, and deep knowledge of the land. They adapt to challenges with quiet resilience and practical wisdom. Their traditions are not relics. They're a living heritage, carrying the past into the present. Understanding their world can enrich our own. The Carpathian shepherd's world, though timeless, faces modern threats. Younger generations are drawn to city life, leaving fewer to continue the tradition. Industrial agriculture and economic pressures make it hard for small shepherds to compete. Regulations and land issues add to the challenge. Yet, hope remains. Rural tourism and markets for traditional products are growing. Supporting these communities helps keep their way of life alive. The future depends on us valuing small-scale, sustainable producers and the stories behind our food. Preserving this culture means finding balance between old ways and new realities. The survival of the Carpathian shepherds is in our hands as much as theirs. Their world needs our respect and support to endure. My journey in the Carpathians was more than an adventure. It was a profound human experience. The shepherd's world is a living link to our collective past, deserving our respect and protection. I hope this glimpse sparks curiosity and reflection about tradition, food, and the beauty of simplicity. These are real people, carrying on a legacy thousands of years old. If you visit, seek out their stories, buy their cheese, and listen to their music. Your support matters. Let's help ensure the sound of sheep bells continues to echo through these mountains. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Let's remember the shepherds of the Carpathians and keep their traditions alive.